So hello and welcome back yet again to another Sims Saturday. I hope everybody is doing good and I hope you guys had a fantastic Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. I am sure, even though Thanksgiving for me is tomorrow, I'm doing this early so that I can have a Thanksgiving off. Um, Even though Thanksgiving for me is tomorrow, I am sure it's going to be a good one because today I made the pies to, you know, have for dessert tomorrow. I made a pumpkin pie for my son, and I don't actually like pumpkin pie, so I made a chocolate peanut butter pie for me because chocolate and peanut butter are fantastic. Um, so this week in The Sims, I think what we're going to do, I actually pulled the game up and was looking at it, and I think what we're going to do this week is try to get Jemmy married because we actually completed his aspiration. And I know that I had switched his aspiration to, I think, musical genius, but I think it makes more sense to make him a computer whiz, so that is what I did. After all, in this generation, they still have computers for a little while longer. So I think we're going to let him do the computer whiz aspiration as his secondary. It's not anything he even needs to worry about. He is actually done. Now what we need to worry about is getting our next generation started. So the big thing that we need to do in this episode is get him married and maybe get our next generation going. Maybe. We'll see. Once he gets married, we'll have him move upstairs to where Sean and Sorka originally were. And yeah, I think that's about it. I think we might have Iantine move out, but maybe not. I mean, I don't actually have any problem with him being at home with Sean and Sorka. So that is the grand plan. Oh, and I did also find out it is Sean's or Jemmy's birthday today. So we probably will invite Bethany over and maybe get married on the birthday. That could be. We'll see. But we might not have enough time for that today, but we'll get him married. Never fear. So, with all that, let's just jump back in and see what's going on. All right, so it looks like Iantine is home from work. Jemmy has done a workout and looks a little bit chilly, so why don't you just go here? I mean, I was thinking you could warm yourself up, but maybe he doesn't need to do that. That is fine. It also looks like he maybe needs to go use the restroom a little bit. And then I think what we will have him do once he uses the restroom is make himself a cake and invite Bethany over. In fact, we might end up making two cakes because I think we want a wedding cake. Well, no, I think we'll multi-purpose the cake. I feel like that is a good idea. But one thing I do know that we need to do for a wedding, I think, yeah, I think we'll just put it over here, is look for a wedding arch. I think I like the Henford one. It is so pretty. And I think we'll get it in some pretty red flowers. Now, I don't have the wedding pack, and honestly, I am just as happy not having the wedding pack because it's really buggy, not bluggy, from what I understand, so I'm kind of glad that we don't have it. Although it does have some neat interactions, but that's fine. All right, Jemmy. Let's get this cake made and then we will call Bethany and see if she would like to come over. Let's invite her to hang out at our place. Yay, our fiance will be right over. There she is. Give her a little kiss and resume making that cake. because he completely forgot about the whole cake thing. And Jemmy is talking to her about fishing. He's feeling pretty good. He's like, yep, that's my girl. Alright, we're going to make a cake. Hopefully Iantine and Bethany will start getting along a little bit better. Otherwise, he might actually have to be kicked out. Alright, we're going to add some birthday candles and slow time down a little bit. And let him go ahead and make a wish. And then we're going to put a wedding topper on that thing and plan a wedding event. Bethany's like, honey, you are about to be an adult. Alright, adulthood. Fulfilling dreams, planning for retirement, and midlife crises. It's a perfect time to start wrapping up your goals. You know, and happily, we already did that. Let's add a wedding topper. And you know what, Bethany? I think we need to plan a wedding event. We might have to get them some really fancy formal wear. Alright, I would like to do a wedding event. Thank you very much. Obviously, yep, there's our bride and groom. We'll invite Ian and Brent. Too bad Mom and Dad aren't here for it, but, you know, that's alright. And our location, obviously, will be at home. Let's see. Is that... Oh, you know what? I actually like that. That works. I'm thinking that this seems really nice. Alright, give her a little kiss. She is arguing with Iantine again. She does not like her brother-in-law at all. Brent's looking a little old. Oh no, they do not get along at all. Alright, well, you know what? Before everybody has any sort of an issue, let's go get married. He's like, my darling, I have loved you for many a year. I think we should go exchange our vows. Do you think she'll actually come? Gotta love the Sims being all glitchy. I would change her into a white wedding dress. Unfortunately, I don't have control of her and I don't have the MC command center going, so... Alright, how are we getting on with this? Well, it doesn't look like we have too many people, but you know what?
Shuna, what tips do you have, man?
Look at that. They look like they're going to be happy. Even if nobody is out. Oh, hey, wedding guests are coming. That's exciting.
Malspec, Banamuki, huh?
I was starting to think that they weren't going to come. Aww. I think when we leave them in... what a beautiful ceremony. Jemmy is exchanging his vows with Bethany. He's also a little bit dirty and a little bit hungry, but we won't talk about that.
On Lagan, Pamerge.
Oh, got the bling. We got the kiss. The happy couple. And I think if we can get... Hold on, pause. If we can get Iantine to maybe paint them... Alright, put that on the wall for now. Bring this out here. Alright, Iantine, I need you to go here. And Jemmy, I need you to brighten Bethany's day. Maybe kiss her. We're just going to keep doing all sorts of romantic things, and hopefully we will be able to get a really good portrait done. That should work for keeping him in place. All right. Cross your fingers that this works, because sometimes the painting thing is a bit more of a pain in the rear than it needs to be. All right, how about you go here now? All right, cool. I need you to paint from reference, large, and hopefully this will work. Not that picture. Nope. We'll scrap that one and try again. Alright. Paint from reference again. Large. Maybe it'll work this time. Well, I mean, I guess it could be worse. No, I don't like this one either. Scrap paint. Oh, Jemmy. No. Come here. I want you to caress her cheek. Iantine, get your butt over here. Oh my god. Alright. You know what? Jemmy, I need you to chat here. Why are we arguing? Come on, Bethany. Hug lovingly. Go here. Come on, I need you to be... Caress your cheek. Stop. You know what? I give up. I give up for now. We will try this again later. He can go, I don't know what he said to her, but he got the option to apologize in bed. Sounds like he might have been a bit of a, you know what, passionate kiss. Did we already exchange our vows? Looks like we did. Is she going to actually move in? Now, see, that would have been a good picture. Alright, well, you know what? Why don't you become best friends? Brent's like, hello! You invited me over and I don't see anything about you, and I have no idea why Jemmy is so angry all the time. Can you maybe cut the wedding cake? Possibly with Bethany? And hopefully she's moving in? Maybe? I mean, I would hope. I think we're married. Well, you know what? Whatever. I have no idea what The Sims is doing to me. But you know what? I think he's married. Let's end that social event. Alright, we are definitely married, and let's move in. Yay, Bethany. Bethany, why don't you move in? And you know what, Iantine, why don't you move out? I think that possibly will work, considering Iantine and Bethany do not seem to get along at all. So, there we go. I'm not sure I'm happy about moving Ian out, but he'll be around, so it should be fine. He can go off, paint pictures, and maybe meet his special someone. Hold on. Gotta love it when this stuff happens. Not build mode. No. You ever have one of those days where you're just like, you know what? Go to live mode. Go to manage worlds. Definitely having a day. I think because he was selected. I'll get this ironed out and we'll jump back in a minute. All right, we are back with the correct household. Jemmy is going to go fix a few things. Oh, looks like Bethany is off just doing her thing. She would like to be a musical genius. Well, you know what? Why don't you come do a little practicing of piano while your husband fixes the sink? And then we'll let them do their nuptial thing. Also, I guess we'll put the cake in there. We're also going to have to redecorate a little bit. Not too much, but maybe put the kids' furniture back into these rooms. And possibly make this into a music room over here, at least for a little while. I don't think she has... Nope, she definitely does not have any skill with the piano yet. Maybe Jemmy can give her a hand? He can watch her. The other thing I need to do is let's assign the bed. Assign the right side to Jemmy, and we will assign the left side to Bethany. Officially claiming it as their room. Oh, they are very, very flirty. I think Jemmy has work tomorrow. Yes, he does. What about Bethany? Bethany also has work. All right. Well, you know what? We need to let them have their wedding night. So, you know what, Bethany? What I'd like you to do is maybe do a little sexy pose. Still in her wedding attire here.
Into Osbook.
Maybe do a passionate kiss. Be a little enticing. And then I think we are going to try for a baby and see if we can get our next generation going. Now remember, the idea here is to always have a heir and a spare. So, I think this first one, and again, the next book that we're going to be pulling our character inspirations from is going to be Merida, Dragon Lady of Pern. So we will have several characters that I will pick from, and probably just do random number generator to get the names, unless anybody would like to chime in the comments down below. All right, looks like they are going to do their thing and make the next generation. So while they do that, we'll focus in on the fire a little bit. They definitely sound like they're having quite a bit of fun. It's almost uncomfortable listening to your Sims going at it. But, you know, it is what it is. I also have noticed that the Sims woohoo for a very long time. Like, I don't know what sort of little blue pills they're handing out to the Sims, but they definitely have stamina. I will give them that. No wonder so many elders keel over. Bethany, why don't we take a pregnancy test and see if we are pregnant? Always good to know. Are we eating for two? Are we? Are we? We are. Awesome. That is fantastic. She's like, Jemmy, you will never believe this. Wow, and she's already, like, looking pregnant. And Jemmy's like, oh my gosh, that was fast. Jemmy also kind of looks like he might be a little bit pregnant. Jemmy, why don't you take a shower? Like, you don't really need the cake. You probably could use the shower. And Bethany, why don't you go ahead and get some leftovers? And I will throw away the trash. Alright. And then it looks like everybody can just probably go to bed after they get a little bit of food. Jemmy, why don't you finally eat your cake, and then you can go to bed and everybody can get some sleep. Alright, once you are done eating, I would like you to go to sleep. Bethany, you go ahead and also go to sleep. And hopefully Iantine is doing alright. Oh, and there's Duke. That's very cute. Bethany's like, yes, I am pregnant and it is bedtime. I'm kind of excited. I wonder what she's going to have. Wonder if we're going to have a Morita and a lesson. Maybe a Chrysler. No, wait, Chrysler would have been in this generation. Anyway, before we have the baby, I will have a list of names, and we'll decide what we're gonna name this next generation. I will be a little bit sad because we're also going to have to get rid of the electricity and the all of that. That will be rather depressing. Doable, but depressing. But that's okay. By the time we get up to sometime in the future, we'll be able to get electricity again. All right, hopefully everybody is going to sleep. Yes, they are. Well, there we go. All right, we are at the next morning. Bethany is having a bath. Jemmy is finishing up his breakfast. And then I think for the new aspiration, he needs to practice his programming. I'm not sure when he has to go to work. 8 hours. Well, you know what? That actually works. Let's do a little bit of programming. We'll let him work on that. And Bethany needs to actually write jokes or practice music. And we need to do a little bit of a makeover and make a little nursery. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and do a little makeover. So I think we will make this into our... I don't know if we can fit the piano in here. Let me see. Alright, well, we'll leave the piano there, but we will make a little art room. Yes, we still have our easel. No, we'll put that on the porch for right now. Place that in the inventory. Let's put the guitar over here. Put the easel. Maybe right there. And then let's see what we've got in the inventory here. We've got a lot of baby clothes, which is kind of awesome. But do we still have a crib? We do. Alright, we're going to put a crib in this room. What else do we have left over from our days of having children? I don't think we need that just yet. We'll put the little Defender nightlight up. We'll put the walls up so maybe I can actually see where it can go. Alright, put the walls back down. I know we've got some other, baby and toddler type things. Right there. I think that's all we really need to put out right now. should work. Did I actually put a bookshelf in this house or not? I don't think I did, but that's alright, because we have Jemmy and Iantine's old bookcase, which should work really well, and then maybe we'll put a few of these toys around. And also, I don't know how I can use this, but I'll do a little research on that when I get just a little bit further in. Alright. Alright, so embarrassingly enough, I don't know if anyone was able to hear me up until now. So what I am going to do is go back into live mode, save and quit and check this, and if there is no sound, then I'm going to have to do an entire new episode. If there is sound through this entire thing, and it's not just something on my OBS, then, yeah. Bethany is pregnant, Jemmy is married, Ian has moved out, and I will see you guys next week. Drop in baby names from Marita if you want to, and we'll see who we end up with. Anyway, hopefully I did not mute myself through this entire episode and I don't have to redo it. But if I did, I did, and I will see you guys next week.